Hi, my name is Rajalakshmi, and in this video we are going to learn table formatting and conditional formatting. Table formatting allows a table to have a dynamic expansion, whereas the conditional formatting is a feature that allows you to format the cells based on specific conditions or rules. Let's first begin with table formatting in Excel. Why do we need data in table format? By converting the data into table, we can easily manage and analyze the data. Excel table allows a dynamic expansion, which means if you add a new data to the row or column, the data will automatically adjust to include the new information. Tables provide convenient filtering option, allow you to quickly narrow down and sort your data based on specific criteria. Let's move on to our Excel sheet. This is the data that I'm going to use, which is not in a clean format. Let me use auto formatting to quickly give a little better look to this table. I don't want the filter to be on, so I'm removing the filter. And I don't want the banded rows, so I'm removing the banded rows as well. Although we're using the auto formatting, this data does not look that neat. If we observe the data here, these data are not completely visible, these are partially hidden. We need to adjust the column width as per the data in the cell. To do that, I'm going to quickly show you a shortcut key on how to quickly adjust the column width for the whole table. To adjust the column width, click anywhere on the table, Ctrl A, which will select the whole table. Press Alt key where you find all these keys for navigation, where H is for home, N is for insert, P is for page layout. So these are the keys for navigating through the tabs. I want to be on home page, so I'm going to use H as the key now. Let me press H. When I press H, it will take me to all that option which is available on the home screen or the home tab, and I'm going to use O, which is the table format. So let me press O. Here you see multiple options, and which also shows auto fit the column width. So I'm going to use I to auto fit the column width. Now we have the column width adjusted as per the content in the row. When we analyze the data is still not clear to us. The reason being the date format. When you look at the cell range here, the data is not in the date format. So 41604, we don't understand what is the date for this particular range. We need to correct this format. To do that, select the whole column or the range. Go to this drop down menu on the home tab. Select the short date, and we have the short date here. So now we got the date. Again, here we have the sales amount, but we don't have it in the currency value as per the country. The country is USA, as we can see here. So the currency has to be in dollars. So let's select the whole range. And here, when you see the currency is dollars, so let's select the dollars as a currency, and we have the currency range for all these amounts. Now let's understand the commonly used table formatting option, which is data sorting. I want this data, the sales, to be shown from lower range to the higher range. I want the data where the lower range will be shown in the first few rows and the higher range will be shown at the end of the rows. To do that, let me select the range. Go to sort filter, and here go to A to Z. And this will show us the low range first and the highest range in the end. These are the few basic table formatting that we learned now. Let's move on to conditional formatting. Conditional formatting in Excel is a feature that allows you to format cells based on specific conditions or rules. It provides visual cues to highlight important information, patterns, or trends within the data. With conditional formatting, you can apply various formatting options such as font colors, icon sets, and color scales. I'm using the same data for conditional formatting. Let me quickly do the auto formatting for this. Remove the filters, banded rows. Let me adjust the column width using the shortcut key. To do that, just click anywhere on the table, Control A, Alt H O I, and I got the column width adjusted as per the row width. Now we have the date range which has to be changed, and the sales amount which has to be in currency. So now we got all our basic table formatting done. And why do we need conditional formatting? Conditional formatting will help us understand data more clearly, and it provides a very good insight about the information that we have in this table. Let's use sales column. Here we have this data, and let's see if there is any duplicate values in this particular column. The duplicate values are always a reason for error, so we always need to check for duplicate values, and that can be easily shown using conditional formatting. So let's see how we can see the duplicate values using conditional formatting. Conditional formatting, highlight the cell rules, go to duplicate values, and you can even select the custom format, fill, and you can select the color as red and click OK. Now we have these four values duplicated. Here this shows that the values, this is 37050, and this again there is another 375050 amount, and here there is another product with the same value 30216. Now we can analyze the data to check whether this is actually a duplicate value or not. But we need to cross check if this is actually a duplicate value, because here for 37050 and this amount, here we see that the segment is the mid market and the country is Mexico and the product is Cartera and the date is 1st of June. But for here the product is different, the date is same but the product is different, and here it's the same. For 3026 the channel, the segment and the country and even the date is same but the products are different. So this is actually not a duplicate value, but when it's highlighted we can focus on these, and if there's any duplicate value we can evaluate and delete them to avoid repetition. Let's clear this conditional formatting. Clear from selected cells or clear from entire sheet. I'm going to do it as clear rules from entire sheet. Let's use another conditional formatting on the same column. Let's select the whole column here and go to icon set. So this will show us if the value is increasing or decreasing. So here we see that this sale is reducing for all these months. There is an increase in here sales. Here we see that the sales is reducing again, and this is little moderate and it's reducing again. So this is one of the representation using the colors or the icons to understand the sales performance for the product and the given duration. We can also use another way to understand the sales performance using colors. This was using icons, but now we can even do it using colors. I'll show you that. Let me clear this. Let me select this date range again. Go to new rule. Here we have the first one, format all cells based on their values, and this is the two color scale where this has highest and the lowest value. So the highest value will be given as this color So now let me use the blue to get the bright color for the low values, because we always, when in a business, we always concentrate on the low sales for us to understand which city or which duration was the time period where we received low sales, so that we can concentrate on those particular data to understand the reason for that low sales. So now we have this as a data for highlighted color for low sales, and this is the highest sale color, which is yellow, and the mid range is in little greenish color. Now let me click OK here. So when we see using this color gradient, even a non-technical person can easily make out that this sales during 2014 has always been low, and there has been very less period during some months the sales were little high. Otherwise, during all the other months, the sale has been really low, and in all the segments this is the same pattern. So this is what the color can help us understand the performance of the business. This clearly shows that the sales have been so less. Let's have an overview on today's learning. Table formatting, table styles using sort, data correction, column width correction to beautify the data in Excel, conditional formatting to highlight the key data and use them to provide effective insights. Art of formatting the data using colors, where even a non-technical person can easily understand the data representation. Thank you.